Woody Johnson is quite possibly the worst owner in all of professional sports, and quite frankly, it's not even close. This morning, The Athletic dropped another bombshell article. This one specifically about Woody Johnson. It's written by Zach Rosenblatt, Diana Rossini, showing the dysfunction inside the organization, showing how much Woody meddles and his mindset in his decision making. Good for them for pulling back the curtain on what's really happening in that building. I can't imagine being someone in the front office or being a player there and seeing some of these things and wanting to come back. This is going to go two ways. Either this is going to show Woody that you are meddling too much and you need to step back, you need to get away from the team, or this is going to completely sour any candidate that's going to want to come here. So let's bring the article up. Here it is. Woody Johnson Jets, Madden ratings and a lost season and the most dysfunctional place imaginable. So it starts off talking about the Jerry Jeudy trade, or the potential Jerry Jeudy trade. And basically it says right here that Douglas told the Broncos that Johnson didn't want to make the trade because the owner felt Jerry Jeudy's player rating in Madden NFL, the popular video game, wasn't high enough. Are you effing kidding me? You are making decisions, or you are pointing your executives in certain directions based on Madden NFL ratings. And the article continues to go on and talk about this, but this apparently is not the first time he has referred to Madden in evaluating players. Just for context, as it says here, Jerry Jeudy ended up with the Cleveland Browns, and he's over 1,000 yards receiving. You're telling me right now that you would have rathered Mike Williams, who ended up getting released, over Jerry Jeudy? You're kidding, right? I understand the trade was to get rid of Lazard and bring him in, but Jerry Jeudy is head and shoulders a better player than Allen Lazard. And it got nixed because of a rating in a video game. A video game. I'm so angry right now, if you guys can't tell. There's so much in this article. So much. They talk about how a former executive here says, hey, it's like you have brain cancer, Woody being the problem, and you cut off your foot. Because the problem of the rot starts at the top. It is starting at the top. There was a really, here, we're talking about he's got to be called Mr. Ambassador inside the building. You haven't been an ambassador since the end of 2020. But we have to tiptoe around you and call you Mr. Ambassador in the building. One of the worst parts here that really got me angry was here. In 2022, quarterback Mike White played through broken ribs in a late season game against the Seahawks with postseason hopes on the line. White played poorly. The Jets lost and were eliminated from playoff contention. After the game, with the quarterback in the showers, after throwing his helmet on the locker room floor, multiple Jets players said they heard Woody Johnson say, "You should throw your helmet. You effing suck." Who the hell are you, Woody, to call a player who, by the way, the week before got broken in half by Matt Milano, to tell a player that they suck after having a bad game? You've never put on a set of pads. You've never strapped a helmet on. You don't know what you're talking about. The guy's playing with broken ribs. Try throwing anything, let alone a football with broken ribs, Woody. The article continues to go on to say that you're basically babysitting Woody Johnson, and again reiterates the fact that he is using his sons to make football decisions. He likes their opinion on what the team should do. Those guys, his sons, are listening to social media and influencing their dad, and it's confirmed in this. And guys, it's not just one person. The article says that they talked to over 20 people who requested anonymity for fear of their jobs. 20 people inside this organization are saying these things are happening. He's meddling, and not only meddling, but meddling in a way that makes him think that he knows better than everybody else. Another quote in the article says that Woody is basically, his opinion is, prove me wrong. I'm right, prove me wrong. That's not how you organize. That's not how you run an organization. Joe Douglas is quoted in here. Well, not directly, but he's quoted in saying that he answers to a teenager. A teenager. Several men from Johnson's investment group have been attending free agent draft and other football operations meetings at Johnson's behest over the last year, according to a current Jets executive. They're also interviewing Jets employees from across the organization about their roles in ways they feel the Jets can improve. It was a positive initiative and identified real gaps in process and communication and collaboration, a Jets spokesperson said. Woody values the independent feedback. It's a way to avoid groupthink. We've learned a lot from it. However, multiple Jets employees refer to the group of men as the Bobs, a nod to the condescending corporate efficiency consultants from the firm Office Space. The arrival of the Bobs has only heightened a sense of dread around the building, where some employees feel that they cannot speak freely. It is rotten to the core at One Jets Drive. Woody is the reason for it. This article proves it. It's not just one person. 20 people are saying these things happened. You are demeaning players by saying that they effing suck after getting their ribs broken the week before. You are using Madden ratings to influence decisions, player decisions on the team. And it is confirmed that you are using the opinions and influences of your sons who are on social media. Again, I don't know who is going to read this article and want to come here. You may have top prospects like, I don't know, say Ben Johnson, that would normally take a job from, I don't know, maybe 8 to 9 million. But if he wants to work for the Jets, he wants 15. Or Mike Vrabel. Mike Vrabel may say, I'll come work for you, but you got to pay me double. Because I need to not only deal with the team, I need to babysit you, Woody. Our only hope here, I feel, is that I don't think Woody's going to stop doing what he's doing. He's been doing this for the last 20 years. There wasn't a lot of reporting back then when he first got the team. This is a new age of social media and new outlets to get news out. I feel like this is been happening for a very long time. So I don't think Woody's going to change. He's never changed. Our only hope is to get someone like Vrabel who can tell Woody to go scratch, go take a walk. Whoever comes here needs to force something into the contract, with their contract, that they have the final say and there will be no meddling or no influence from the owner. He is the worst owner in all of New York sports. It was the Wilpons. Maybe they were a little cash-strapped because of some shady financial dealings. But now it is Woody. And I don't see a light at the end of the tunnel unless they get some sort of big personality in there that can tell Woody what's what. Because I'm sorry, when you start reading this article and you hear that Madden ratings are being used by Woody to influence decisions within the building, it doesn't get any more clown show than that. It just doesn't. It just doesn't. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I know a lot of people are negative about Rossini and think that she's got some sort of axe to grind with the Jets or Aaron Rodgers. And, maybe so. But again, it's not one person. There are multiple people inside the building that contributed to this article. And there is a lot more in here. So I suggest you guys go to The Athletic. Yes, subscribe and read it, because there's a lot more here.